expanse of their journey, of a missing door, of the dead coming back to life, you manage to get to the final city, the last one before finding the actual doorway. Skipping the second city, mainly because if you've solved the problem, you don't really need to go to the second one. I'm sure there's guards there. All you would have been doing is saving some lives. But who cares about that? Not D.
Now we know we should have saved lives there.
I resent that because by solving the problem quicker, wouldn't we save more lives than if we just let it get worse and worse and worse?
And if we messed up, they could blame it on us. If they
Some
didn't even
people in
know
our
who
party
we
are
are,
like
really, then it's
real
not our
good
fault.
moving.
I'm just messing
It's
around.
true. This is a
The
city
older
who
we
doesn't
are.
know us. We shouldn't give them the chance.
We should have stopped for biscuits.
I'm honestly just messing around. Honestly, pragmatically, you did do the right thing on making sure that no more spirits can integrate into society. Otherwise,
Because never do the right thing.
Wait, I was gonna say, Domino, could you please repeat that one more time?
We did it. We did
We
the
did
right
what?
thing one time.
you did
Wow.
the logical thing of making sure you
Yay.
don't stick too long into one path. The words you probably want to see here is correct thing, but technically it all depends on your morality. But strategically, this would be the best idea to go to the last, city before facing off and looking for any potential trouble that's still around. Getting here, you managed to speak with Nor, harassed a youth. I think we just went with youth, and got your weapons blessed by the cleric and the paladin in town. The only remaining cleric and paladin in town. Your team is now fully rested after a night's rest, since you got here around 8 p.m., and it probably isn't the best idea to look for a doorway that has been releasing spirits and bringing back the dead from being dead. So, rest, probably a good idea. D decided to give his horse a mustache. I don't really know why. And Timmy, too, is still around.
I gave it a mustache and a name tag of D.
You don't have a mustache.
Cat hit my mic. Yeah, I gave it a mustache and yeah, I know, but it's a disguise. And D went off, and then I used the criminal contact to send a message.
For
why I snuck away.
sure, that's probably not possible in this circumstance, but yeah, let's say it's possible. Let's say they didn't die.
Yes.
Not everyone died, although it's very dangerous to leave immediately. They're a criminal, so they're doing whatever you sent. I don't know what you sent, but we'll see what happens. In the end of the day of things, you managed to wake up early in the morning, or for some of you, later in the afternoon, since you didn't want to wake up that early. I don't know anyone other than Mickey Lou. No, Mickey Lou would have woken up very early and would have complained to everyone else, why aren't they already awake? But eventually people do wake up. D, I don't know, resting in the corner somewhere. Nor does state.
I'd be in the stables.
For sure, the stables are outside the perimeter of the city.
Oh, okay.
It
just
would
be in
be
the
in the
corner.
farming area that's currently zombie infested.
Okay.
They'd probably keep like cooped chickens here and there. You can be in like a pig stall area or something.
Yeah. I would be where you would probably think I would put the horse.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say like there's a little area you can rope a horse there so it doesn't scurry about. Believing you'd only be there for a couple of hours rather than a day.
That I am tied to that post.
You're tied to the post. Noah looks to the rest of your team, and he does state, all right, it doesn't seem like your friend D arrived anywhere later tonight. I presume him dead. But the rest of you, good luck on whatever you intend to do. Honestly, I have little hope for what you can possibly do. I'm not even sure why that horse is carrying a mustache on top of their head like a toupee now. But
Don't worry. As little hope as you have, we have even less.
worrying, since you did state that you were the individuals to solve this problem last night.
But we don't have our most powerful member, Becky. I miss Becky so much.
You talk about Teppy.
What?
Teppy.
Peppy? Yeah, Mick. I'm talking about Peppy.
Teppy with a T. She's named after me.
Sure.
Your name is Peppy?
No, it's Mickey. Mickey Lou.
Nor this state. Sure. I don't really care. Honestly, I've seen so many people die. It's honestly an oversight on your part to not bring in your strongest member. Don't know why you didn't do that, but who am I to judge?
I took her place because she's not that strong.
So she wouldn't die, baby.
Alright, well, if you can solve this problem, I don't know, free room and board for any of you whenever you get around here.
For how long?
Well, thank you, Nor. That's so nice of you. We would love to stay here more often. You have a lovely establishment.
It's what it is. I haven't picked up the sawdust on the ground yet. Don't really have anyone to work part-time. Half-time, that made no sense.
Sawdust, I thought it was Cheetos. Tastes like Cheetos.
You probably don't want to eat that. But yeah, honestly, that's all I can offer. The only person that still has wealth is the noble inside their mansion that is the only one that survived with any money to their name. Use their guard force to just keep themselves secure inside their ivory tower. Either way, though, good luck, and may you solve this problem for us. And if not, may you die swiftly and with little to no pain.
Nor, before you leave, tell me more about this nobleman.
Man named Hoffer. Halfling individual, short, stout, 3 feet tall. Got it in all jewelry. Very rotund individual. Has a very orange beard. Very, what's the word? Outgoing, but not so much that he would actually do anything on his own.
Gargarius?
Probably. Not really a learned person, so I'm gonna go with whatever you said.
And he made his money in jewelry?
He made his money in being born in money. Into money.
So, how is he being saved? How has he been saved? Why are they not bothering him?
Basically, he bought off any guards or mercenaries that he could. He closed himself into his own mansion and then surrounded that mansion with the guards that he bought off or mercenaries that he's bought off. Safest place in town. For him, anyways. Doesn't let anyone else inside. But honestly, if things get any worse, we're probably going to try to ransack that place to try to get in.
Nobody knows a secret.
Honestly, I think you
way?
should anyway.
I have no idea what you both said at the exact same time.
Oh, I said that you should just do it anyway. Like, who cares if things get worse? You should overrun him. Eat the rich.
The problem with that
The
is
forks.
that... Mask
can't
looks
use that
towards
with my
you.
ninjas.
Please don't eat anyone inside the city, especially people.
It's a saying. No, you're not actually cannibals. It's a phrase.
Or just making sure. Honestly, here for you all not to continue to break any laws, specifically possibly cannibalism.
Are there laws against cannibalism specifically, or is it just not done?
Both, I think. I'm not really an expert. Don't really know.
Okay.
Just hopefully you don't
What is
eat
that horse
anyone.
doing?
I don't know. They've been doing it for a while.
Horse.
Or Stee doing?
It's a horse. It can't talk.
They just make horse noises.
I see it. It's over in the side. Okay.
I'm pretty sure all
staring it in
horses
the
are evil.
eyes.
Just that donkey. But nor does state. From what I know, cannibalism is illegal. Although there probably are some loopholes. An elf might be able to eat a human and get away with it. Merfolk maybe can eat a genasi. I don't know.
Who?
Like elemental people, like your friend here, Tempest.
Wow.
But again,
I didn't know I could do that.
No, you can't.
no, it's-
We're talking legality. Like, what is it acceptable to like? What's considered cannibalism and what's not?
Yeah, but if it's acceptable, does it mean that I could do it? Not that I would, but it means I.
Only if I was
could.
dead. Only if I was
Okay.
dead. If I die, you can eat me.
If,
How's that?
it's cool. I might gain your powers.
You might. Just like
Master,
that dragon,
possible.
right?
Master
yeah.
State.
I mean,
You can't gain powers that way.
I tried. I got close. It resulted in 2 men dying, or well, one dying by my hands. The other one was dead before I tried it. But I mean, that's gotta say something.
That either you murdered 2 men, tried to eat them, and gained nothing?
Oh,
By the way, it sounds...
allegedly, I didn't eat them.
I'm going to ignore whatever you just said.
No, don't worry. He only ate the dragon, and he didn't even get that far because it was a lot of dragon.
Yeah, I got up to kneecap.
I'm going to ignore that too.
I almost died.
Nor does state. Looks like your horse is coming back. But anyways, have even less confidence in all of you now, but I don't know, you might pull off a miracle.
Nom, 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 nom.
And to get back to the whole... Is Mickey Lou trying to eat the horse?
Nom, 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 nom. Someone got potato chips.
Again, that's sawdust.
Those aren't potato chips. Those are flakes of sawdust.
No.
Anyways, the reason why we haven't ransacked the noble yet is because if we isolate ourselves into one exact location, any potential safeguards would be around that location. The more space we have, the more we can freely move and not be pincered in. However, once we go in there, we're basically bunkered down.
Aren't they
Amazing.
nobles? Don't they pay their fair share in taxes and support the good men in shining armor?
I mean, technically, yeah, he paid them off. I'm assuming still paying them.
God
as-
bless.
Mickey Lou, the whole knight in shining armor thing is actually a way of saying they're like green and inexperienced, and they've never seen a day of battle in their lives, which is kind of lame.
Some of them don't. That's honestly why we're in trouble. A lot of them immediately died. But anyways, like I said before, even less confidence now. Stop eating the sawdust. It's not technically digestible. Watch out for that. And one of you, I don't know who brought in the horse and the giant rat, but remove those animals when you leave. It's
He's
been
a
a pleasure to
Perfectly
meet
normal
you.
sized rat.
Mr. Micah, he gives you Micah a handshake, the only one he tolerates. And to the rest of you, good luck.
Thank
I
you,
don't wanna
dear
go out
sir.
there.
He more or less heads into the back room to set everything up for the day. But yeah, if you guys stick around here, you're more than welcome to. If you go in town or if you go to the river and try to solve the problem.
Wild. Isn't everyone dead outside?
No, there are still lives in the city, but a good half of the populace has died out thanks to the current situation. But there's still enough numbers that, there are people around and about, but not heavily since there's not really much to do. You can't farm because the undead are roaming around in the farming area. You can't really go into the forest and play because, again, infested with the undead and potential monsters. There's really nothing to do in town, so from time to time, people just walk around to communicate here and there, but that's roughly it. And wherever
Tempest.
D is,
Tempest, I think
I'm right outside the window.
I think
Yeah.
we
Right
should meet. We should all sit down and talk about what we're headed into and what gifts we have that we can use against the undead.
I could breathe underwater. The
I
undead
think
can't
that
swim.
is a good plan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
I got 5 knickknacks I can throw at things.
Okay.
Brings out bottle.
Cool.
6 once I'm done with this one.
Anyways, you do know
Dan,
that.
Dan, can you still spit poison?
Not on command, just when I'm threatened.
What?
I don't think anything that you have will work against the dead, right?
Inconspicuous body
Mine
change.
does. My
Except-
fists are made of holy concept less than holy water.
I
Timmy
can
can
spit
help.
poison.
Okay.
Shut
Yeah, it's like a
up.
gag reflex if they didn't get too close. Timmy didn't learn magic at the school for young gifted. He just learned about Jesus.
Wow. All that's happened and stuff. Am I right?
Hi.
Right.
Where have you been?
I've been here the whole time.
You dressed the horse up as yourself.
No, I did not. You can't prove that.
Master State, we saw you do it.
No.
Yes, you glued
No,
some hay
mm-mm,
on your
no,
horse and then walked
nope.
away.
No, that was a mustache and that didn't happen.
You clearly have hay on your face, and your horse still has trails of hay.
Yes, exactly. I have hay on my face. And he doesn't, so that means that it was me the whole time.
No, that's not
You
how
saw-
that works. But again,
You saw the name tag though, right?
no,
Anyone see the name tag?
no one saw the name tag.
Exactly, because it was me and I didn't need a name tag.
Then why do you have one on your person?
Did you
I
pin it
tossed
to
the
like
name tag
the
to the
underside of the? Did you pin it to the horse's belly or something? Because
It's like-
no one can see that.
you
like
just
right
chuck
on.
it. Uh,
It was like right on his right below its neck.
yeah. You made more or less a name tag, made it of metal, and then just chuck it as soon as you're trying to redisguise yourself. Mask is like, I can understand why he doesn't have confidence in the group now.
My mustache is falling apart. Anyways,
Sure.
what's the plan?
We were
Just talking about it? I know, because I was here.
I also have no confidence in our group now. Anyways, Micah, can you carry on? I don't know if anyone else other than maybe Tempest will.
Carry on.
I think maybe your mic is dead or something with your audio.
Yep. She's not talking, but she's talking.
Mother's
Nope.
dead.
Hello's not there yet. Try and plug it and plug it back in. Or you hit the mute button on top. It would be red instead of blue. Well, I'll rescue the situation.
Yeah,
I will carry
definitely-
on.
You can definitely make the call on what we do.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I was just asking Dee,
Yep.
what do you have? What do you bring to the table that can be used to defend ourselves when we are fighting these spirits?
Have you seen my horse? It's over there.
And it killed the mule right away.
What? Yeah, but there's like a difference between a horse and a mule, right?
No,
Right.
no.
Like a short mule has less lifespan because it's smaller, right? Like half the
I mean, is
size.
there a
half
difference
the
between
life.
Timmy 2 and Mickey Lou? They got like the same name.
See, he has a good opinion.
Okay.
It's
Well, I think the next step is to go to the river, but I don't want everybody to die when we go there.
Why?
I can't
got
die in the
blessed.
river.
I got blessed
Yeah,
fists.
we got all of our stuff blessed.
I'm already blessed. I have studied the art of my special moveset art that nobody else has. Like, I'm blessed. I can hit ghosts because I have left backhand slap. I'm gonna teach you a lesson like when I was young. You know, the good old
Oh my
days.
god.
Days when kids got what they had coming. Kids these days are so soft. What happened to this generation? Key empowered strike.
Is that the name of your move? It's a really
Yes.
long name.
Very long name.
It really is.
Do you say that
I
every
love this
time
so
you
much.
use it?
I'm just explaining it's a name.
Hmm.
How else are you supposed to know what it does?
But yeah, Mickey Lou does bring up a good point. Without magical talents or blessed weapons or silvered weapons, you would basically be doing nothing against these creatures. These things you're potentially going up against. So Micah making sure that you're prepared is honestly a good thing. Honestly, I think it was Micah's idea again. Your weapons blessed and all of that. If it was someone else's,
Because
sorry about that.
definitely not mine. Ha!
I don't remember, but I'm gonna give.
No
I'm
one
gonna give Micah the praise.
appreciates my insight. Anyways, I do have one more question for the youths, so we can hit him out, hit him up on the way out of the town.
Like,
Okay.
problem.
Okay,
No, I think hit him,
we'll
right,
grab
that's what I
a
mean.
youth.
just like your move suggests.
No, that's for ghost.
Oh, okay. Right, then we'll just talk to him.
It's in the name.
Tempest,
Okay.
do you believe we're ready to go to the river?
I don't know what else we could do to be more ready.
It's probably safer in the
We
river
have
than in
horse,
town.
So, I mean, what could go wrong? Actually,
Back in my day, I had to go to the river to catch crawdads. I had to catch them with my nose. 'Cause they had
I
a
just shoved the horse
in
back
there.
into
You
the
put your hands
coat.
in or the fingers fell off.
we don't have a horse anymore. So it's kind of like a YOLO situation.
Now you remember, my flesh will be torn apart in the presence of water.
What?
Oh my god.
That's really
Good thing it
inconvenient
hasn't-
for everything.
Good thing it hasn't rained.
How do you drink beer? Help. Your blood has a water ratio. What the fuck?
Okay, well,
Mask. You want to go fetch the youth?
we'll fetch
just-
the
we'll
youth
just-
on the
let's
way
go
to the river.
Go.
We
I don't know.
are not
Ask
gonna
a question
bring
real quick.
a 17-year-old to a
Fine,
battlefield.
We'll go find one of the locals.
Back in my day, 17-year-olds could work 3 jobs.
It's true.
He can work just fine. I'm not gonna bring someone with us to potentially die.
No,
doubt it.
I just need to ask one more question before we head out of town.
He didn't look like it worked.
He sighs, like goes out just to not deal with this group anymore. Comes back with the youth.
You!
Hello, youth.
I'm young.
I try to like
Perfect.
fist pump,
Decoy.
and I don't know what to do.
He just
I'm
looks towards the
33.
group. Oh, so you're ancient
32.
too.
Ah! Oh, anyways. I forgot to ask a
Oh,
question.
so this is the character, not me.
I forgot to ask a question. It was something about bananas, fruit, oranges, clouds, cows. Oh yeah, that's right. Upriver. Is there anything like I don't know, noticeable, large? I don't know, caves or anything where, you know.
I mean,
That-
like I mentioned before,
Alright.
man, there's a cave, crystal cave system
Mhm.
near the riverbank. You just
And
cross a big, like, open lake to get there.
Do you have to cross the open lake? One of us is allergic to water.
Unless you can fly or something.
Hmm.
Or I
Are
don't
we all
know.
allergic to this
You have
water?
magic, you can probably do like some sort of weird land thing.
Oh yeah, we are all allergic to this water.
I can walk across water.
I can fly.
I have a boat. It's like a portable boat. No one else has that. It's just me.
Okay, whatever.
Me.
Okay. So, um, um, hmm, um, hmm, um,
You'd have a pretty face if you didn't have hair in front of it. You're covering up your beautiful eyes.
It's how I like to have it.
Mickey Lou,
should
do you
cut it
also
shorter.
suggest that this person smile more?
Ah. Well, smile like me. Try it.
He scowls at you.
All right.
Yeah, he just scowls. Tell me what to do. Anyways, you have
gotta
the
open the
questions or what?
eyes, bend down the eyebrows. Make your smile big. Like, make sure that you show all the upper teeth and bottom teeth.
Do
Look
you
at
know
that.
that Clint's a very large creature of necrotic damage?
I'm gonna hold this.
Energy, necrotic energy? I feel like yous are smart these days.
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay.
No, that's also him and me. I have
Oh, I
no
know.
idea what you just said.
It's okay. Yeah, okay. So, worst case scenario, right? Should we look into try maybe sealing off the cave? Like, as a backup plan if we can't defeat what's in it?
I've done that before.
I still think that it'll seep into the ground and, soil. But, a worst case scenario, probably best to have a backup plan.
What's the worst case scenario?
When things go right. At least that's what I feel like this group, normally goes with.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Am I done here?
Oh, you're still here? Oh, I was gonna ask you if my outfit looks cool.
No. Looks
Oh,
shoddy and gross. It looks like it has a lot of mud, like you slept
Well,
in
you
it.
know what? You're in a village that is showing gross. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what
Dying?
happens when
Slowly?
the undead kills half our populace.
Yeah, that was uncalled for. But
Honestly, I thought you were going to say, yeah, well, you live in a town that's been rampaged by the undead, which was going to be really
too soon. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I know that's what I thought you were
can't
going to say,
say
because
that.
that's just the kind of person you are.
Oh my god, Mickey Lou, did you hear that?
You can tell when Tempest accidentally said that in front of the man. Well, in front of the boy, he's quite young. Like tears are forming in his eye, but haven't fallen down his cheeks. He turns around, and begins to leave. Anyone with a passive
Don't worry,
perception
kid. That's just
of
what I thought the old guy was going to say.
not even listening to you, he's doing the whole young sulking kind of thing. Head down, shoulders stiffened, not wanting to deal with the conversation and heading to his room / going back where he was.
Okay, bye.
Just
Okay.
like all youth, avoiding his problems.
Anyways,
Dan, Dan, don't you have bombs? Do you have any bombs?
Bombed?
I think I got.
I never
Lots
acquired
of
any
bombs.
bombs.
You just asked for them and never
Yeah.
got them.
I had a bomb. Once,
No one
but I didn't know how
trusted-
to make it a bomb.
Dan with bombs. I wonder why.
I've got something better, but it's a secret. It's like a health potion.
You do
Oh, okay.
here at the corner of most of all of your hearing. Oh, you have a secret? Can I know?
No, it's not gold, and it's not worth any money. So
Voice sounds familiar.
no.
Does. Cat!
Cat.
What brings you here?
Shoo!
Guys, call for
Shoo.
me.
Get out of here! Who lets cats inside? All my cats stay outside. That's why they all died. For coyotes!
Cat, a 3-foot tall individual with very
I'm
awkward
allergic.
clothing. You already know who he is. Tempest, you've seen him before. You did call for him when at the king's request if he needed anything else. I believe it was Micah asked if we could call in Cat for support.
That's
What's
true.
this small demonic cat-looking thing from dust?
Has anyone ever told you you smell really bad?
All the time.
What?
Yes. Anyways, what are we doing?
Cat,
Yes.
thank you for coming. Do you have any insight as to what is upriver?
Honestly, I just got into town. Some of the guards that were by the doorway said, "Halt, what are you doing? Identify yourself."
Did you?
No, I just jumped in the city.
Oh my god.
Do you have any bombs?
Who carries bombs?
My husband did. One bomb.
Yeah,
The
that's
last
how
bomb
you
he ever
died.
carried.
Well, are you here to help us? Are you going to go in with us?
General consensus, yeah. Unless you don't need me anymore, and you took care of the problem already.
No, we
Oh,
need
no.
you.
We need you.
We need you.
I don't know if we really need them, but it is good to have, backup, like I said.
I don't know if you noticed, but we no longer have Becky, our strongest member, and instead we have
don't
these
even
two
know who
old
that
people.
is, except that she's your roommate.
Mickey Lou
the
has
love
the
of my
health of
life.
like an open wound.
You have a very strong
Thank
bond
you.
with your roommate.
Smell.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You don't smell.
Okay.
Anyways, the only information I do have is that the riverbank, from what you guys told me, was the scene of a very long time ago fight between a whole bunch of people and this thing called a beholder.
Wow.
Tell us about this beholder
You think
thing.
the Beholder has come back?
I don't know, maybe, but I don't know. Giant, big floating eyeball with other small
Who-
floating eyeballs
Who is
around
she?
it.
Who is she though?
Does it
don't
Like
know.
who is being beholded?
I think that's its name,
Is she
or its
has
genus.
she been held a long time? Okay.
Could it be? Could it have been? Could somebody have seen it and thought it was a dragon?
Not, probably not.
Or been like, hey, let's
This fight happened
her.
a long time ago, like 20, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
How did they fight it? What did they fight it with?
They used a whole bunch of people and basically sent people to die and then do small bits of damage until it eventually died.
Hey, that's
okay,
us.
so let's do that.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not here, so we don't have to do that.
Yeah, problem with beholders, at least the ones I know, is that have eye rays and can negate some magic stuff you do with the big old eye. So you need to be careful with that one. Although I don't know if it works the same if they're already dead or undead.
Mhm.
Never fought a zombie
But if I-
before.
Does it work with people who are just about dead?
I don't know.
Nobody?
Mhm.
I didn't get it.
That's
Were you,
pretty funny.
were you talking about you and D?
Not me.
Probably.
You guys are both really old.
Ow.
32.
Cat just looks towards you guys. So, you got a plan, or are we gonna go in head first, send people to die?
Honestly,
That's what she
we don't
said.
really have a plan, except that we have our weapons left.
I have a plan.
We're not listening to his plan.
Okay.
I'll listen to
Saying.
it.
No. You guys decide your plan.
No, sir. We always listen to the men at the tables.
That sounds sexist.
Mm.
But I'm willing to listen to him, especially since he can somehow see me as a demonic cat creature, which normal
What?
people can't see.
What? No, I can't.
You just said it.
No, that's just what young folks are saying these days.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, you're lying. I can tell how people lie.
What? No. I'm a
Yes.
fantastic
In
liar.
fact, this is the first thing I showed you guys when I introduced Cat.
I know.
Wow. So, okay, hear me out. What if, right, we find a way to sneak attack, then blind it, retreat, then redo it again? And then, so like, you know, kind of like an attack and then run, attack and then run strategy.
What? Okay, yeah. Well,
So
I-
that it can't, you know, hit us with, doesn't have enough time to give, you know, beam lasers.
if it's there,
Well, yeah, we're gonna go scout first.
everyone could spit in my left eye that doesn't close all the way, and
Uh-huh.
then when it gets infected, I could just
Yeah.
rub against it, and we could leave.
Would it work on me?
Ooh.
I
Hold
have
on.
pretty bad
Wait.
cataracts.
I kind of want to see how that works.
I don't like
Like-
this. That's gross.
Pink
Me
eye,
either.
but very big.
What happened to your
My
team?
pink eye is nasty.
The other idea that I had was
I
that
told you we lost Becky.
uh,
She stayed home.
Becky,
weird cat thingy that's creepy.
Not wrong.
Yeah. In your age of your, you know, your wisdom that comes from your age, because you're old.
Yes.
Ah.
Centuries. Millennia?
Yes.
Whenever money was created.
Do you think it would be possible to like stab and go inside the eye? How hard is the exterior skin of the eye before you can like it?
Wait, we don't even know that we're fighting a beholder.
No, I know, but we should go in with all of the different, you know, what it could be. You know, be it a undead dragon, be it a giant eye, be it.
I can just have it behold my naked body.
Oh, what?
Oh, boy.
Disturbing. I don't know. Depends on how much flesh is still on the thing.
True.
I know it had like
Five.
minions with it at the time, so I don't know. We might face a.
I love minions.
Not
Okay.
those minions, Mickey Lou.
Anyways, I think that it may be beneficial that if I can sneak up to it, whatever it is, with my sneaky boots. I have sneaky boots. They're my feet. I take off my shoes. Then maybe I can like whisper in its eye ears. Wait, can they hear?
Why?
Do they just
You-
see?
Are you like psychic or something? Like, how do you know what is going to be there?
I don't
hear.
know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be something.
I was going to say it could possibly be a parade ground squirrel. They're pretty ravenous and they can do a lot of damage.
Hmm.
We're not
Maybe a
talking
North
about your
American
petunias here,
giant
Mickey
squirrel.
Lou.
What would win in a fight? Rats or ground squirrels?
No, it depends on the ground squirrel.
I would say rats because ground squirrels are not carnivorous.
Okay, so
Technically,
we've.
a parade ground squirrel.
So
It's a
we've-
parade rock squirrel.
Well, let's just say that we covered the bases for ground squirrel with the Timmies, Timmy 2 and
Fine.
others.
I think we should probably just go.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably.
kill things. Isn't that what y'all do?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think we should head out.
Yeah, but before we head out, does anyone have any skills that could maybe
I've already asked.
cause a really bright light?
I just actually before we do this, can minor illusion cause a light that's bright enough to, you know, be like a flashbang, or is
For sure,
would it need
no.
to be
Why do
something-
you think
yeah.
we're gonna be fighting something?
I have
that's
the
like-
light spell. I have protection from good and evil. Oh, that's a good thing to use.
I lost
I have protection from good and evil also.
my level 14 spells that would be very useful here.
I also
Well,
have the
14,
armor,
huh?
I also have
Yeah,
the
that's 14.
armor of Agatha.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's only for you, though.
Yeah.
Right, so I can use that and then my protection spell on somebody else.
Yes.
No.
But honestly, the best course of action was to probably not make Micah take the lead, but make sure you listen to Micah since he's a paladin and they usually work with, destroying
undead.
evil things and undead. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Like, I want to give Micah, an opening to be able to attack.
Okay,
That's
how about
what
this?
I'm trying to think of.
Guys, I have a plan. A legit plan, not just a what-if plan. Here's what we do.
Okay.
We go near where we know this thing is.
Uh-huh.
We scout it for a little bit, maybe like an hour. We
Yeah.
see with our eyes what is there. And in the
hear with
moment,
our ears.
come up with yes, we listen with our ears, and we sniff with our noses, and we don't taste with our
some
tongues
of
because
us.
that's really gross. But we then come up with a plan, depending
Okay.
on what it is.
Let's taste the enemy. Oh, wait, no, you said no
No,
tasting
we
the
will not
enemy.
taste the enemy. I hate this so
Little
much.
bit.
And we'll be
Just a little
stealthily.
tasting? Can we, if he has minions, can we taste the minions?
We'll be quiet and
I have a spell that helps us be
stealthy.
stealthy. I have a
Okay,
spell
good.
that really helps us be stealthy.
I can
Did you
also
know-
go invisible.
Did you know I
Can
used
be
to be a
stealthy.
dancer in my youth?
No.
Really?
Uh-huh. Anyways, let's probably go with Tempest's idea.
I like her idea.
Uh-huh.
You know who else would have liked it? Becky.
Becky. Yes.
Becky
Becky.
would have
Oh my
loved it.
god.
Let's-
We get it.
She would have thought it was
Let's
really smart. She
we
would have
need
said that I was using my brain magic.
Oh my
We-
god. Y'all
We
are
need to
good.
make this mission for Becky.
To Teppy.
Let's
For
do it
Becky.
for Becky.
Yeah,
I
clearly
run out
missed
of
a lot of
the
things.
tavern for Becky,
For
and I run out.
Teppy.
You begin to head out for Becky. And soon enough, you do get to the riverbank.
When we're maybe a few minutes away, I will cast Pass Without a Trace. And what that does is everybody in our party, let me double check the number of people, but it gives us +10 to any stealth rolls.
I think it's anyone within a 30-foot range that you designate.
Yeah. So if you stay within 30 feet of me, you get +10, which means you cannot roll less than an 11.
Oh, Jesus. That's a really high number for me.
Unless you got -1 stealth, like me.
Then you can't roll less than a 10.
I would roll stealth right when we felt
Yeah, for
had
sure.
any sense of danger. So
Everyone can go ahead and roll stealth.
Copy Mickey Lou.
And add 10.
40. I am the wind.
Oh, I'm the wind.
Sorry, I don't know why I hit sleight of hand.
No.
You're not the wind.
I
I'm the
am.
wind.
My bones cracked though.
Heading into potential battle, you do prep up, making sure you don't immediately get killed or attacked. Going to stealth, D has apparently 40.
Wow. 40.
Is near invisible unless you don't keep an eye on him. He probably will disappear on you. Everyone else rolled pretty well. Yeah, no one below other than Mickey Lou, which makes sense. Below 20, so pretty good stealth. You begin to get close, and at a certain point, you stop near the riverbank system. You can
Oh.
tell that there is a whole bunch of undead moving around, shambling as undead would. But at the far distance area, you can also tell that there is an opening to a cave system, all the way on the other side of moving water, which potentially for a vampire is very problematic. Standing between that are two what appear to be dragons in a almost miasmic form, bones showing, flesh ripped apart and moved away from where it should be. From what you can tell, these are undead dragons. as well as undead soldiers from a war or a fight long, long ago.
Tempest. I can
someone get D back here, please? Yeah, sorry, yeah?
I can grow wings and fly 50 feet. So I can go between all those rocks and make it across. So don't worry about me and the water.
You can go 50 feet total when you have your wings out, or you can go 50 feet per round?
Per round.
Okay. How long do your wings last?
Forever, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Oh, they're my wings
So you
now.
can fly at will.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I can only levitate 20 feet in the air for about a minute, so that's pretty cool.
That is. If the wind is blowing, it could just blow you over then.
It is
rocks.
possible. Yeah.
Yes. We'll have to check the wind when we get there.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have a plan?
I got a plan. Okay, how about you guys go up there and I'll sit back here.
That sounds good
That's
for Mickey Lou.
That's your plan? No, Mickey Lou, you're helping.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't get to stay back and do nothing.
Cat does state. It means you assist.
Wait.
What? I got a question. Is there any dead people in these woods?
You see a whole bunch of dead people in these woods.
Are we sure they're dead? I mean, they don't look much different than Mickey Lou.
Mickey Lou has her flesh still on her bones and muscle.
Okay, well, what if everyone gets shot with an arrow? And then we'll grunt anyways, because it will be quite painful, I believe. I don't know, because I haven't been hurt very often. But then we could just blend right in.
You can tell, because these soldiers were basically buried after a while. Some of them still have their armor, some of them still have crossbows, some of them have pole arms, standard swords, and things of that nature. It's not as if they're defenseless people mindlessly moving around. They were soldiers at one point in time with their weapons buried with them. Unfortunately, instead of being honorable, it's now just weaponized zombies.
I would like to use my special ability 467 abilities. Oh, let's repeat that again, because I got cough. I would like to use my special ability 410. It is. Hold on, I gotta think. I got brain fog.
It is still loading.
This one. Did you know I was a dancer in my youth? It gives me proficiencies of antics and a gesture. I would like to use this to pretend to be dead.
When you choose this tradition at third level, you gain proficiency in the performance skill. If you don't have it already, you martial arts technique mixes combat training with your precision of a dancer and the antics of a jester. You also gain the proficiency with brewer supplies if you don't already have it. Sure, you can try.
It's called method acting.
Not wrong?
Wait, what would I roll?
Performance. Alright, with proficiency of +4, I think, at this level, that would be a 20. You do see Mickey Lou bring out some makeup, a very thick clutch bag with a whole bunch of makeup and fake waxes so you can make fake flesh coming down from your normal skin. You begin to contour your face to the degree it looks zombie-ish, or according to Dan, the same.
Fine. All right, everybody. Bye. Ow.
Good luck, Mickey Lou.
Ow.
Bow.
Ow. Ow.
Mickey Lou, you break from
Ow.
formation and your stealth, and the zombie entities are looking at you. They don't seem to fully register you, and I'm gonna see something. Two. They seem to be ignoring Mickey Lou. The odorous smells, the strange sensation of death, and vitriol hate. Yeah, zombie. They just look towards you, wave, and they continue on looking for not undead. D immediately breaks this. Everyone go ahead and roll turn order.
What?
Who
I
are
have,
you?
I have a 40 in stealth.
Ow.
I'm sneaking along, trying to keep an eye out on Mickey Lou.
I will tell you that the reason why people stopped was to make sure you wouldn't be seen. No one's seeing you currently unless you actively move.
You better not mess this up.
Wait, what?
Ow. I'd like to sit on
No,
this
move
rock.
it.
You know what? I'm gonna keep your 40, but be aware when
I-
you walk down the road, you can probably be seen. I'm gonna keep your
Oh,
40.
is this
Don't
not
worry
an
about
over? Is this? Oh, okay. I thought this was an overhang.
it. It is kind of an
That's why I was
overhang, but
going
some of the
around.
zombies are looking down the road.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna keep your 40. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Mickey Lou's moving forwards.
Mickey Lou fell asleep. Her snores sound like grunts of death.
Don't-
Like no zombie
Okay, but those
seems to
two
be
actually sound like death rattles.
No.
no zombie seems to be paying Mickey Lou any attention. From the time to time, they do move around, not heavily coordinated, but coordinated enough that you don't stumble upon each other.
Let's move slowly towards the entrance.
Okay, and when we get near enough, I have a plan. So let me move first, okay?
Okay, you go.
I would like to shape change into a rat like Timmy too.
Like hide above
the
these
note?
trees.
I think you can. It's like your level
Everybody
or
follow
below.
me into these
Ruined.
trees.
So you're now a rat. Damn.
Does anyone pick up the note?
Let's go, Timmy 2.
I think
Timmy
most
2 and I
people
would like
decided
to
to
head
ignore it.
south.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the note.
It just reads.
I'll keep an eye out over Mickey Lou, but I'm kind of concerned about how we're gonna cross the water. I do have a boat, but I think that'll give away positions. Caca! Also, boo.
Thank you.
Eh.
Mask.
Are
just-
you scared from the boo?
No.
Ah! So close.
God damn. Birds.
Mask! Mask! Where are you going?
Not all at once in the same area. We could easily be spotted or potentially be attacked.
But if you.
I'm not getting any closer than this.
But aren't you going outside of Tempest's?
That's only
Yeah,
when
it's
she first
true.
cast the spell.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I think. I could be wrong.
I don't know. We'll say yeah.
Pass without a trace. Veiled
Say 62.
Shadow. Prize for duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has plus 10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and you can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no trace of or other traces of its passage. Yeah, I think it's only when you activate it.
Okay. It's amazing how Dan was able to go up over that cliff.
Without being spotted,
What?
yes.
There's no cliff here.
They're mice. They're
Oh,
just
yeah, they
slightly
are.
larger. Sam and Timmy too just sit here kind of in the field and kind of just wait.
You kind of just wait.
Waiting for noise.
I,
Sign.
once these guys move out, I'm gonna move up into this tree. I'm a bird.
You're not a bear. You climb into a tree.
Hmm.
Dun, dun, dun. Advantage against living. Yeah, so far nothing. Nothing has found you just yet.
All right, at this point, I
how
have
do you
no
proceed?
way to. At this point, I have no way to communicate with my group. But I would like to use my my Ring of Shooting Stars, and I would like to use a charge, or 2 charges, to cast Ball Lightning. So 5-foot diameter sphere of pulsating light appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw, or take 1d8 lightning damage. Any creature wearing metallic objects or made out of any form of metal has disadvantage on saving throw.
Okay, and what's the dimensions of the ball of lightning?
5-foot sphere. Why don't I have a range?
I don't know, but here's your ball of lightning.
I'm checking now.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I see anyone else?
Yeah, go for it.
Just to see if I can keep track of them. I'm following Mickey Lou, but I do have advantage, so it'd be 18.
You see Micah nearby. You do see Mask around the corner. Oh wait. You stop looking at them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use their
So it'd
stealth
be only-
rolls.
Yep.
You see no one.
Okay. And I really hope they picked up my note.
Okay, it's 60 feet.
They came up with an idea.
D.
Ha!
D. I'm right below
definitely,
you.
You definitely don't see me.
I'm right
We
below
don't
you.
see each other.
Why not? I'm
Yes.
right below you.
Just like the reason I can't see you, you can't see me. We're practically invisible right now, so we wouldn't be able
Oh.
to see each other unless you
Could-
kept your eyes on each other for the entire time.
Oh, okay.
She's a pellet in a dead. And a bit
Think of
water.
it like movie action stealth. Obviously, the audience can see, but not the people in the movie.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Okay, so I'm going to cast it right here in between this dragon and undead.
All right. Like hitting them or like just appearing out of nowhere.
I guess I'll hit the dragon with it if I can. Any creature within 5 feet of it has to make the save.
Yeah. I think you just make it and whatever hits it or something. Don't know if you have to roll for anything.
It's just I think it's a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, have it open. You cast a ball of lightning in between the zombie and the dragon. The dragon making a dex save to hopefully get around it. 19 plus 3. I'm pretty sure it makes it.
Yeah, yes.
The zombie will have to make one as well, according to you. 18 plus 1.
Alright, so they'll both take half damage.
Yeah.
And it's 1d8, and I'm guessing that this will probably start our initiative.
Yes, for sure. That is 6 points of damage. Okay. The rest of you do see a ball of lightning appearing out of nowhere and sparking into the bodies to the left and right of it. It does hit them, but it does not kill them. I want everyone to go ahead and roll initiative / turn order. Remember to click on your token.
Which one's me? Can I-
Result
there I
of
am.
this roll turn, but no valid token was selected. Damn it! I rolled an 18.
Damn
too.
it, me too. What the
Damn
heck? I
it.
clicked on the token.
Okay. Thought I had my token selected.
Oh, wrong button.
Okay, I went from an 18 to a 6. Great. Oh wait, no, it
Hold
still said
on.
that this result was not valid. But I definitely have my thing selected.
I'll just do it. Add. You're probably on the
Look at me
wrong
so
character.
fast.
No, I'm clicking on.
I mean, like, representing you.
Oh, okay.
What was your roll?
It was 18,
Okay.
so 13 plus 5.
Okay, and one for cat and one for mask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wait, now. Okay, third time's the charm, but so it is the red token. I don't know why.
I don't
You
know,
just
but
did
you're
it
keeping
until you
the
got a
18.
21. Cheat.
Oh, you know what it seemed like? No, it's
You
just
went from a
18.
1.
But when I double clicked to hide my menu, and I think when I double clicked, it selected the background and off my character. That's what I'm thinking happened.
Maybe. Okay, 13, 18, 17, and 10. Okay, accidentally deleted that guy. And the... Who did I delete? Unless it moved it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is weird. Why can't I find? Oh, 5 mask. Okay. Okay. Mickey Lou, do you have a dexterity of 3?
Dexterity of 3.
Where it says strength, dexterity, and that is the big not the big number.
I have a dexterity of 4. I'm very nimble.
Okay, Mickey Lou goes first. D, do you have 3 or above?
For dexterity?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 4.
Okay, then you go above the shadow dragons then. Okay. At the start of the round, Mickey Lou, you're up first.
I'm still sleeping.
Okay. You heard the effect of electrical ball in the air. It all depends if you
Yeah,
decide
but it didn't
it wakes
bother
you up.
me. I slept through my husband snoring.
Fair enough.
Can I stay remained? Can I remain in like my stealth or
Yeah, if you want.
do they? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the first round.
Okay. They are actively aware that enemies are nearby, but they have yet to see you. So, not a bad decision. Just an interesting one. D.
So I'm gonna ready to ambush someone with my dagger for sneak attack. But right now I'm gonna stay and just wait until I see any of my team members get attacked. So right now I'm just, because Mickey Lou's the only person I do see, I'm gonna keep an eye on Mickey Lou.
Okay.
But it's more of just like a reaction of if someone does get found.
Yeah. Ba ba ba. Shadow Dragon's turn. Not fully aware of where this ball of lightning came from, it's gonna act probably instinctively. 14 plus its own intelligence. Yep, it's just gonna attack in that direction.
Smart boy.
15 feet, and it can encapsulate Mickey Lou.
McLeod doesn't have enough health and she's sleeping.
This shadow dragon begins to draw in a breath and then bursts it out with a dark, shadowy vapor. Mickey Lou, I want you to go ahead and roll a Constitution save as mist just begins to radiate into your body. That is not a success.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, I've only shaved more than 40 health.
Mickey Lou, you do take 5d6 plus 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
As your lungs begin to fill in with a very dangerous smoke.
Unless the OP.
Maybe someone's smoking a cigar right next to you, who can say? But it feels like your lungs are burning so much. Are you trying not to do anything? Are you trying to stay in stealth?
I was trying to.
No, I mean, like, do you reflectively startle and wake up, or do you try to pretend like you're still sleeping?
I'm gonna just fall over, cough a bunch.
Okay. For sure, they're aware of you now. Dan, you're miles away from what just happened, but you saw a dragon rise up and blow its smoke towards Lou. However, D, you did have held action.
Yeah. I would try to take. Yeah, I would. This is a good question. Can my held action include movement?
Normally, no, but I'll let you roll acrobatics to see how far you jump.
Okay. Well, because then I probably would have held my action for a crossbow build because I didn't know. That might
we
be
could say you
easier.
held turn, which just means you put yourself below.
Okay. Yeah, because what I would do is I would just try to pull aggro off.
Okay.
Mickey Lou.
You held your turn, so the dragon went, and then you go. So you have your full turn. But you're now below the dragon on turn order.
Yep. Can I? I'll have to roll something probably to go because this is not uneven ground, but rough terrain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How much would it take to get?
Rough
down that
terrain
behind
basically
the dragon?
reduces your speed to halved. But if you want to roll like some acrobatics, because it is heightened, you
What
can
is
maybe
this terrain? Like, what kind of area is it?
rocky and
Similar.
mountainous.
Mountains are my favorite terrain, so none of my party has. I think they ignore rough terrain.
Is
Let me
it
double check.
within a certain radius of you, or like if you're there, they're all okay?
See.
Because much like Micah's aura,
No.
there is potential limitations. Unfortunately, though, Micah's aura could not protect Mickey Lou with a 4.
It might be best just to not jump down there, even though I won't do as much damage. Yeah. Well, let's first. So is it within range or?
Yeah,
is it just for
yeah.
Party.
like
No,
maybe
the
not within.
natural explorer.
Oh, a natural explorer.
For the ranger. If it's party wide, then I'll go down. If it's just within range, I would have to do acrobatics, and that probably just stay here and shoot a pew pew.
I mean, let me check. You were like right here. You can like get down, but right next to it's where you'll be.
Yeah, I know.
Like even with tough terrain, you can get down there.
Okay, then. Well, it's less going down and more if I wanted to get back up. Actually, I could just. Yeah, I'll go down there. I'm gonna poke him in the booty.
Yeah, you can do that, but you can't like get back up on the same
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. I will poke him in the boot.
If you travel along you can move stealthily at a normal pace. When you forage, you can find twice as much food normally would. When tracking other creatures, you can also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long they pass through the area. These guys have been here for quite some time. In fact, probably for a few days now. You found some berries that you eat. Tempest, you have 2 good berries that you found on the road.
It broke into 2
Use lucky.
thingies there, but the first bullet point says difficult
yeah.
terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Yeah. I think that means when you're walking like through the mountains and things.
Okay, that's fair.
But it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna say it's fine for this too because it's 5 feet. It's okay. D, you can move an additional 5 feet. However, 13 and 12 do not hit this thing.
It's advantage because it's a sneak attack, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So it'd be 26. I don't think the 17 would hit.
17 does hit and 26 do hit.
Oh, okay.
These are minions, not, the big bad.
Yes. Yes. Then I will roll. Well, hold on. If 17 hits, I went with the assumption that 17 would hit. I need to understand, where does lucky roll come in? Is it after I know it won't hit or before I know?
It would be. What does it say?
Because
It should tell you.
oh, yeah, it's all the way down here. I didn't scroll down far enough. Points from an attack roll. Doesn't say.
It really
Which
should.
of the D20 is used in the attack roll? But okay, there it is. It's in the middle. Before you roll, so I did waste a lucky, and it would be just the 26, which is fine.
Okay. 26 hits, anyways.
Yeah. No, I know, but it means I did spin that lucky. That, and then the sneak attack is 66.
Yeah. You easily come up towards this dragon, pierce it in the side for 11 points of damage, and incorrectly doing your sneak attack. Oh, rolled really well.
There we go. Hey.
You pierce into the side of this thing, and it is heavily hurt. Close to being bloodied, but not exactly dead.
Okay. Because the reason why the whole rough terrain thing was important is I was going to use my bonus action to disengage and start getting distance away from it.
Yeah, let's see again. 25 feet. What's your speed?
It's just 30, so I'd only get...
Then you can get an additional 5 feet somewhere.
Hey. Well, it was only if I could get back up.
You can get back up. Tempest thing. I'll allow it. Can get you back up.
Yeah, that's all that was going to be.
Yeah, for sure it knows it's where you're at. Oh, and I forgot to move the other Shadow Drake.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I needed to get some of the...
it's just going to expend its
Mickey
turn
Lou would die.
getting here.
I didn't take aggro.
Dan, going back to Dan. Sorry, Dan.
We heard the sign, so we're gonna head right towards the action. We don't expect anyone to know that rats aren't supposed to go here, so we're gonna move right here. Right over his head. Let me know what happens.
You for sure can tell that this thing is looking at living creatures and feels like it's going to attack either you or Timmy too.
Oh snap, Timmy 2, pull the fire alarm.
You forget they're zombies and they just attack the living.
Timmy 2 pulls
That
a
makes sense.
branch, and now all the other zombies are looking straight at you guys.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I would like to then call the Catholic school rats roll call. I would like to
How
call
many are you
18
summoning?
rats made out of phase. But just give me one big token of 18 rats. That'd be fine.
Giant rat.
So we're no longer stealth.
For sure, half of your team is no longer stealth.
We would like to mingle
that's
in with those
18
rats
rat
to
size.
stay hidden. Yeah, that's 15
How many times
giant
can you
rats.
do that, though?
Oh, or not 15. That's 16 giant rats. I don't know. It lasts for an hour, so
Damn.
chop chop.
If he still has spell slots to do it, he can technically do it. It is concentration though, and you can only concentrate on one
I can't do it
spell.
more than once. Yeah.
And I do think polymorph is concentration, unless I'm wrong.
I don't think I'm in polymorph though. I think I'm using. Aren't I using? What do you call?
Are
this
you
thing?
using
I've never
your
used it.
druid thing?
Yeah.
I think you're fine then.
Yeah. Just my whatever it's called, change shape, something like that.
Yeah, I believe that's a separate thing. So you're fine. You just summoned a whole bunch of giant
A wild
rats.
shape.
Wild shape, yeah.
Yes.
And I don't believe that's concentration, so you're fine. Anything else, Dan?
No, that's it. I blend in.
You for sure don't, but you think you do.
Timmy 2 has 2 legs. Shoot.
Again, he's just sitting down. Tempest.
Okay. So. I would like to. I'm gonna try to be strategic about this. I would like to first hunter's mark this zombie here.
Okay.
And I want to attack them being hidden, and since they have not taken their turn yet in combat, I would get advantage, and if it hits, it's a critical hit.
Okay.
Because I'm an assassin.
Yeah, for sure 31 hits.
Megan, we're both super stealthies.
I know. I'm going to roll one more d20 just as my advantage, so I don't double the damage and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll go with that 31. But it still counts as a crit, so that's 6 times 2 is 12. Sneak attack. Why isn't my sneak attack going?
Is it blue?
There we go, but it is
Yeah,
blue.
Why is it blue?
Yeah, why is it blue?
It might be
know.
because there's a 1 in there and a max hit. Yep.
Oh.
And my hunter's mark.
Okay, so that is 22, 25, and 26. With the 5 damage already dealt to it beforehand, this zombie just hits the ground with one of your blessed arrows and full on just hits the hay.
Okay.
Just another dead body next to Mickey Lou.
I have another attack. Will you let me shift my hunter's mark before I attack again?
Sure.
Okay, I want to go to this zombie over here.
Okay, that is D from what I can tell. But we go over to the one above him.
Oh, no, this one. Yeah.
I know, by the way
That
it
one.
looked, it looked like you might have been pointing to D.
Oh, sorry.
Hit me.
No.
Hit me, I like it. Do it.
Oh no. So still an assassinate attack. No sneak attacks this time though, but if it hits it still does count as a critical.
Yeah. Uh, 15.
I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if that does any better. Hey.
I will tell you either 15 or 18 do hit.
Okay. So let's see. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18, 20 points of damage.
Hasn't taken any damage yet. Your arrow sinks into the being and immediately just bisects this thing. It's not dead, but it is like half of his body is gone and now crawling towards D.
Ugh.
It's doing the whole shambling zombie thing.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Zombies' turns. Immediately, the one that's Hunter's Mark heads towards D. This guy heads towards you. This guy heads towards you because he doesn't know Cat's there. This one immediately goes for Timmy 2 or Giant Rat, but it's probably going to go for Timmy 2 because it's right in front of it.
No, Timmy 2.
And I think that's
Don't miss.
all the zombies on that turn order.
2.
So the one next to D goes in for a swipe with its broken bladed weapon. You see a short sword that's half broken go directly towards your jugular, D. 21 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Ow.
That's 1d8 plus 5. So that's 6 points of damage, and I want you to make a Constitution saving throw. Is not enough. You now have tetanus. Well, for now, who knows? Maybe you have a cleric or paladin that can help you with that. But for now, any athletics or acrobatics checks are done at disadvantage, and anything involving strength or dexterity are at disadvantage as well.
Ow.
The two next to Tempest go in for a strike. 15 plus 5. Does 20 hit Tempest?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, thankfully enough, this one doesn't have that blade, but it still does damage. So that's 1d8 plus 5 for 7 points of damage, but the other one does have that blade. Let's see if it hits. No, it does not hit with a 7. The one next to Timmy 2 goes in for a potential killing blow.
Would Protect Against Good and Evil help with this? They would have disadvantage on attacks against me.
It would. Did you cast it beforehand, though?
I didn't explicitly say, but I had planned to. That's fine.
I'm going to say no on this case.
Okay.
Because I know you planned on it, but no one acted on it.
You're right. That's fair.
Yeah. So I'm afraid Timmy 2 is going to take a hit, potentially. I know you meant yourself, but it's funnier.
Yeah, I
Timmy
definitely
2.
would have helped Timmy too.
Anyways, going for a strike against Timmy 2. 10 giant rat stats. Armor class is 12, so Timmy 2 is fine.
It's a strong man.
Strong rat.
Yeah, it's missing 2 legs, so he probably just hit where legs should be. It just happened to be a good spot.
Sure. Mask, worried that Mickey Lou might die, heads in, goes directly towards the dragon, brings out a short sword, goes in for a strike. 7 plus modifier does 14. Does not hit the dragon.
Uh-oh.
Offhand melee attack. 16 plus modifier does hit, but only does standard weapon damage, so that's 1d6, so that's just 2 points of damage. Barely does anything. Can't bonus action disengage, so that's him there. Micah.
Okay. A spell counts as an action, right?
Correct.
Okay. So my first action would be to protect me from evil and good.
Okay. You did cast upon yourself protection from good and evil, likely choosing undead. Now, any undead around you have disadvantage against you, specifically.
Okay. That would be my first action. My second action is to use my axes, my throwing axes, at the dragon.
Remember, an action is part of your round. You have an action, bonus action, and movement.
Okay, so
A spell takes up your entire action. You can use a bonus action to throw an axe if you want.
Okay. I see what I'm saying. Okay, so this would be my bonus action.
Yes. Unfortunately, 14 is just shy of it hitting. AC of 15. You guys do see an axe being thrown at the dragon, and it just lands like right by its feet, just barely missing. You have movement if you want to get closer or further away.
I think I'm gonna help out D, but I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Archery zombies are gonna try to get close. This one's gonna try to cross the riverbank. Acrobatics or athletics to try to swim at you guys. Unfortunately, they are pretty weak. 12 plus -2 strength. This this zombie by the river just gets washed away.
Poor guy.
And dies due to a 100-foot waterfall drop.
And they can die.
Well, it's no longer in combat, but you do see a whole bunch, hear a whole bunch of bones smashing. However, that's just that guy. Other archers come into play. One gets 30 feet closer to Micah and D and Tempest. One of them gets closer to Mickey Lou, but enough that it can target anybody. One of them gets a little bit closer to Mickey Lou and Mask. And I think that's all of the archery zombies. Okay. I'm gonna roll a d4, see who they hit. 2, that is Micah. This zombie is going to try to attack Micah with one of its rusted arrows. +5 is not enough to hit Micah's AC of 18. Micah, you just see an arrow head towards you. You grab your hand axe and like cut it in the air. The one next to Mickey Lou is going to try to swing either to Mask or Mickey Lou. 1d4, evens odds. 2, unfortunately, that's Mickey Lou. +5 to hit. That is 8. Doesn't even hit Mickey Lou. Doesn't even get close. The one between Mickey Lou and Dan will go for either Dan or Mickey Lou. 1d4 evens odds. That is Dan heading directly towards you with a +5. 7. No, these guys are doing terribly. No one gets hit. Cat's turn. Tries to go in with their own claws directly towards the zombies that are trying to hit Tempest, not because he likes her, but because they're the only sane one other than Micah in this group. With their modifier, they do hit. 2d6 plus modifier, and you can tell that the zombie right next to Tempest is heavily hurt, but not exactly dead. Going in for another strike. Plus modifier. Unfortunately, this time, not enough to hit. Welcome back, D. Mickey Lou, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna wake up. What? Huh? What? Oh. I'm gonna look at the dragon.
It is mad.
I'm gonna look at this.
It's dead.
I'm gonna look at that.
Technically, so dead.
I'm gonna look at that. Oh my god. I'm also gonna look at that.
Same descriptors all around.
Oh my god. the authorities. I'm going to walk up to this dragon.
When you walk up, masters state, "We are technically authorities here. We're supposed to be solving this issue."
I'm gonna walk right here. Who do you think you are? Chicken. And I'm gonna slap it.
Go for the hit.
Punishment slap.
You take out a sandal and try to swing it at its cheeks. Unfortunately, this dragon's hide is not even dented when you like slap it in the face.
Punishment slap.
25 does hit. You
Punishment.
backhand this dragon for 12 points of damage. Okay, and you can tell that this dragon is now bloodied, but not unmoving.
Well, too bad. I'm going to... Hold on.
Hold on, I just had it. I am looking for it. Wait, what was that, Megan?
You just did 2 attacks, and now you have your bonus action, which you can use to punch again, or flurry of blows, punch twice, or any of your other bonus actions.
Yes, I'd like to use
That does include your key powered strikes as well.
1 key point to use Old Bones to disengage.
Okay, you only
run away.
traveled like 10 feet there, so you can definitely disengage and move the remainder of your distance away.
Nice. Oh, I'm going...
Unless you're trying to disengage by dashing away, which means that they do have an opportunity attack against you. You can risk it if you want.
Too bad I've got prayer. I would like to go dash away and run away.
Okay, it's going to try to take a swing with its claws.
Hold on, I've got some protection measures. What's it called? Is it this one?
Oh, do you have the feat that doesn't proc attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
Well, if she takes the disengage, she doesn't get opportunity
Oh,
attacks.
I
And she
don't.
hasn't moved
That's
yet,
why
right?
I'm asking. No, she has moved 10 feet. So she can only get 15 feet. No, sorry. 20 feet away. If she wants to get further away than that, she would have to dash away.
Oh,
Unless she
dash
has the
away.
feat that doesn't proc opportunity attacks, which is why I'm asking. I know that certain rogues get that skill as well. Still.
Hold on. Sorry. I know
Fine.
there's something here. I was just reading it, and now I can't figure it out. Everybody hold.
Also, worst case scenario, I would
Please.
suggest just disengaging, getting 20 feet, rather than risking to get
Oh,
30 feet. I mean, 60 feet.
okay, that's probably true. Wait,
Because you have 12 HP.
what am I missing? Oh, here it is. Is this it? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Here it is.
Is it that one?
Wait, no, it's not that one either.
It might be next to the whiskey bottle.
Nope. Can I use Drunkard's Luck?
Unarmed movement?
Can I use more key points to do this? Bingo!
Drunkard luck bingo. At the start of, you seem to get lucky bounce when you make an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. You have disadvantage on the roll. You can spend 2 key points to cancel disadvantage for that roll. I will allow it, but I'm gonna say the dragon just has disadvantage, so there's a chance that it could easily miss. But it's still a chance of potentially hitting.
I'd like to go 20 feet and not deal with it.
Okay. You disengage
Thanks for dealing with me.
here, and then you go the remaining speed here.
Thank you.
No problem. Dragon's
Screen.
turn. I don't know why I wasn't using their fly speed. I was just using their walking speed. It made no sense. Immediately, this dragon goes between Tempest and Mickey Lou, but it's looking at Tempest, so don't worry, Mickey Lou. You're not the one in danger.
Nice.
Unfortunately. And this one moves away, heading towards the direction of D and Micah. Does proc mask opportunity attack, 1d20 plus modifier, natural 20.
Ow!
That is 3d6 for him, but he rolled poorly. Just 5 points of damage plus modifier. Well, I tried. Dragon's going to roll to see if he gets his breath weapon back. One doesn't have it back, so the one next to D doesn't get to blow its smoke. However, the one next to
Hi.
Tempest and Cat does.
You're bad.
Tempest and me, go ahead and roll Constitution saves. Cat rolled a 4 plus modifier, does not succeed. And that's a 4.
Oh no.
Are they in the... I don't think that Micah's aura could even save you on that one. No. I think you are within the range of Micah's aura, but that's, I think, only a 5-point boost of saves. So that's an 11.
Did you get your tetanus booster?
Oops, sorry.
So I take how many points of damage?
5d6 plus 5 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Give me 1 second. 26 points of damage. Cat is also hit by that. You breathe in the air. It begins intoxicated to everyone and anything there. However, you're already undead. Doesn't really affect you. Wrong breath thing. But either way. It is bad. It is gross. And honestly, it's a good thing Mickey Lou wasn't right next to you guys. That being the case, though, the dragon next to D will try to swing at them.
Do it. You won't.
It will. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
mm-mm. Nope, you won't.
Anyways, that's 1d6 plus modifier. Sorry, 1d20 plus modifier. 21 does hit.
Dodge. Nope.
And it's going to try to swing again with its another attack. 16 doesn't
That
hit.
one. I accidentally dodged by falling on the ground and being like, ow,
And then it's going to take a bite attack. 24.
ow.
So one
I can
claw and
only-
one bite.
I can only uncanny dodge one of those
Okay.
attacks, right?
Yes, let me
Or
know
is
which
it-
one you do. The second one or the first one before I roll anything.
I feel like the bite will be more bitey than the claws will be claw-y, so I will uncanny dodge the bite.
Okay. The claw does deal 1d6 plus 6, so that's 10 points of damage, and the bite does deal 1d10 plus 8, so good call. Unless I roll poorly.
Yeah!
Unless I roll poorly!
Bitey.
You win! Less damage.
Yay.
For a total of 19 damage.
Nice.
Still hurts, though. D, it's your go.
Okay.
You can tell the dragon next to you is bloodied, so for all intents and purposes, it's half health.
I don't take risks like that. I am going to use my action to Misty Step into the tree, and then use my bonus action to hide. And
Okay.
then I will do a sneak attack next turn.
You cast Misty Step to go into the tree. Is Misty Step a bonus action spell? Because you technically could use an
Oh.
action to attack.
Oh, is it bonus?
I believe so.
Oh, it is.
Now,
Yeah,
you
it
can't
is.
cast another spell unless it's a cantrip, but you can totally attack or cast a cantrip.
Oh. Okay, then wait, hold on. Let's actually see the range that I because it's 30 feet, right? So, okay, I can go all the way over there. So then I will Misty Step and stab this one in the back. I will actually, I'll position myself away from Mickey Lou, so I teleport there.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll stab it in the booty. And ha!
Yeah.
27.
27 does hit, and thanks to a ally next to you,
Oh yeah,
you might have something.
advantage.
Not
Yeah,
advantage. I think sneak attack.
I thought it was advantage if I know I have sneak attack too, but I think it's also advantage if they're.
I think if they
Engage
haven't
with another
gone
enemy,
yet,
right?
it's been a while since I've played a rogue.
Yeah, I know it's stupid and kind of broken, so I don't really care. That.
13 points of damage. They are hurt, but not
then-
bloodied.
Yeah, I have to do the.
Okay.
66.
Yeah.
20, 30, 4, 36. They are close now to being bloodied.
Boom. Got him.
Maybe one more, it'll do it.
And the snoot.
Oh, wait, I said 30. My bad. I was thinking of the same number. Deleting them. They're not bloodied.
Haha.
Okay. I think that's it, unless you decide to move, which does proc an opportunity attack.
Yeah, no, I'm good right here.
Okay.
It's also not in a position where Mickey Lou can get some hit easily.
Maybe. Dan, you and your giant rat.
Are
So,
are these rats able to do damage to this thing?
yeah.
Okay, I would like to coordinate the efforts for the rat attack.
Okay. They do have pack tactics, so they gain advantage against any attacks they do against an enemy, so long as the pack is nearby. To bite is +4 to the attack. And they deal 1d4 +2 piercing damage.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll a d4 plus, sorry, a d20 +4.
Okay, D20.
That's a natural, so it automatically hits.
I would like to join in and bite as well.
Okay. You're currently a giant rat, so same modifier applies. D20 +4. You don't hit. You're the only one that doesn't hit. Go ahead and roll. How many do you have? 15 rats?
Oh, in that pile? It's Catholic school. It's 8 beasts of a quarter. It's 16 rats.
16 rats. Go ahead and roll 16d4.
Do I just go D4 5 and do that 3 times in one?
Sure.
Like this? Is there a quicker way?
If you know the macros to do it. But that's fine. This
Okay.
zombie's
I'll figure it out.
immediately eaten by rats.
He's gone.
Yeah, a giant rat pile just piles into this thing, killing it completely.
Okay, thank you.
Movement.
Just do that thing. Oh,
And
yes.
bonus action.
I and Timmy. Oh, I haven't moved yet. I would like to move 30 feet in the new direction. Nope, let's just move on to the next guy. Onwards.
You move over to the next guy. Tempest.
My turn. Okay. So, that guy that I hit previously with my hunter's mark is still alive, right?
Barely, but he's still kicking.
All right, I'm just going to leave my hunter's mark there, but I'm going to attack the dragon that's right next to me.
Okay. There's an ally within range.
Okay.
17 does hit. So that is 28. Okay. Immediately you bring out your longbow and shoot into this creature. Thanks to D already damaging it, you just felled this dragon, this shadow dragon, into the ground.
We did it! We won the entire fight and it's over!
Oh, I killed that dragon? Sweet.
Only had 50 health. Not that you know that.
Damn. Okay. Okay, then I will now turn my attention back to the thing with my hunter's mark on it. And I will shoot an arrow at that one.
Okay. 17 easily hits, and with the remaining damage you do, it only had 9 health left.
Cool.
So once again, you felled this creature without too much of an issue. Do you move your hunter's mark with your bonus action?
Yes, I want to move it to the dragon. Actually, no. There's more undead right next to me.
Yeah, there's a guy to the left and right of you.
Let's go with Yeah, no, put it on the other dragon.
Okay. Anything else? I think
Nope,
you have movement
that's
left. Okay. Shambling zombies will begin to move. I think it's just in the area that Tempest is in. Except for this guy. Going to try to swim through. With its modifier, it does get to the other rock. And is now on the coast. But the other ones are near Tempest and Cat, so they'll just attack Tempest and Cat. I'm going to have one attack Tempest, the other one attack Cat. So here's Tempest, and here's Cat. Modifier of 5. 22 probably hits Tempest, and 16 does hit Cat. Oops, that's a d20 again. They bring out their broken short swords. Thankfully enough, the one against Tempest doesn't have the whole tetanus thing. So that's 4 plus 5, so 9 points of damage. And Cat gets dealt potentially tetanus damage as well. 6 plus 5, that is 11 points of damage against Cat. Cat is fine, but he has been hit. Rolling Constitution save for him, plus modifier, he is fine. Mass just looks towards the zombie behind D, shoots a dagger at it. Does hit. 1d6 plus modifier. Not a lot of damage, but it does hit. Micah.
How much damage does D have?
What? I have like taken no damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He has been
77 health,
hit, but
that's-
not to the point that he is dying.
That he
Yeah.
needs help. Okay.
the first attack that hit me, it rolled a nat 1, so
Okay.
I got lucky.
Okay. So nobody needs my healing.
Maybe
Mickey Lou
Mickey Lou?
definitely needs
Mickey
your
Lou!
Mickey Lou has 12 health.
Oh, okay.
She's got more than half her health left. No, she doesn't. But she's got some health left.
Okay.
Mickey
So-
Lou will 100% die if Mickey Lou gets hit.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
will at least go down.
So what is she at right now?
She's probably
Well,
not making it back.
12.
12
She's
in
at
total.
12.
12 is what she has total, right?
No, 40 is total.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second.
No problem. Also, let me know if you feel like ever stopping, because we're currently in the fight. So just let me know.
Okay, doke. My health is what my hit points are, right?
Correct.
So when I give her health, that comes off my hit points.
No, it comes off of your skill. Since you're a paladin level 11, you have 5 times 11. your level. So that is 55 HP you can give to someone. You don't have to give it all at the exact same time, but you have a max of 55 you can distribute. It does cost your bonus action.
Okay. 5 times my level. I'm making a note for healing. Okay.
Nice.
Add that to my data spreadsheet. Okay. I'm going to, and I'll do that as my bonus. So my first action is going to be to do my crossbow at the dragon that's over by nobody right now, above Mask.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 does hit.
My second action will be the same thing.
Okay. It makes sense that the paladin takes down the dragon. With some remaining health left,
I help.
you did help. With 15 HP left, you take your hand crossbow, locking and load it, and shoot 2 times. One of them hits it in the neck, and the other one goes straight into the brain cavity if it still had a brain. This is how you kill zombies. Micah remembers. For the briefest of moments. And this thing hits the ground.
Then I'm going to lay hands on Mickey,
Don't touch me.
and I'm going to give her 20 health.
Mickey Lou, you feel the
Long hands.
warm embrace of loving, caring individual. And then you remember you hate everybody.
Something smells like my balls.
Yeah.
I feel better.
Mickey Lou, you're back up to 32 health. I believe that it's it for Micah, unless you want to move somewhere.
Nope, I'm staying right here.
Okay. Shambling arrow guys will begin to move. They're going to take out a broken hand axe and swing at Micah. And the other guys are going to swing towards... I'm going to keep having them attack Timmy too. See what happens. And the other one heads towards Mask. So against
Hands
Micah,
out.
they have disadvantage thanks to protection from good and evil. That's a
Oh,
natural
the small
1
hat I gave
and a 19. Immediately, the axe breaks against Micah's pecs. Him being so buff, clearly a man made for the book cover of some romantic novel. His abs just shattered the blade.
I love that.
Against Mask, 14. Mask is not doing that great against the enemy. Oops, 1d8. Thankfully enough, the enemy didn't hit that hard. Now, Timmy 2. No, Timmy 2 is fine. Timmy 2 is
So
saved
fast.
by the gods. Cat will
He's
try
loved
to...
by the gods.
Loved by the gods. Timmy 2 will try to attack the zombie underneath. Does hit. Sorry, not Timmy 2. Cat. 2d6 plus modifier. This zombie is gone now. We'll try to attack the one next to Tempest. Does hit. Not gone yet, but is bloodied heavily. Mickey Lou.
I would like to first say what the hell happened. Because everything has gone bad. And what muttonhead, asshead, godplate, Dottie Paul did all this. And now I'm going to use Mickey Lou's signature move. Vanish! And run away.
Fair enough. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna double check something on Mickey Lou because we might have messed up with her skills.
Uh-oh. Everything's messed up with Mickey Lou.
Mickey Lou, you have, I forgot you were a monk. You have incredible speed, so you can get even further if you want.
Woo!
You have 50 feet of movement.
Vanish!
You're technically off screen
The hell?
by 5
How
feet.
was she so fast?
So fast.
Okay, Dragon's turn.
You're all
Dragon's
wrong.
turns are dead.
Swift on
D.
the wind.
I will sneak up behind this one. I will put my hand on his shoulder and go. What did the zombie say to that dagger?
Oh?
I will stab him.
23 does hit.
and I
What did he say?
will- Hold on, he has to die first.
He's already dead.
He's already dead. But he's even more dead.
Think of a witty joke later! Oh, wait, hold on. Looking at a note card. Ow. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. Oh well, he's dead.
He just hits the ground. Motionless. Bonus action
Hi,
or
Micah.
further movement?
Further movement. Yeah, I'll do further movement. So I just moved 10. I can move there. Ah. I don't have any bonus action attacks or anything, I don't think. Can I scroll down all the way down my character sheet? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just assume I don't.
Okay. Dan.
I'd like to do the Timmy 2 will bite through you move. With an R of
plus
all
4 to
18 of us
attacks.
combined. Yes. Does this thing
You.
work?
That's damage, but you have to attack.
How do I attack?
1d20 plus 4.
D20. Gotcha.
That's not gonna hit. I'm gonna say that was Timmy 2 that didn't hit. Roll for
This
the
is
entire
me.
pack.
Oh, this is for the pack.
18 does hit, and roll for Timmy 2 since the first one was you missing again, I guess. And Timmy 2 does
Yes,
hit.
I'm not very powerful.
Your
as a rat.
rats are hitting it. You are not. Is the way you keep saying it. So we're gonna shave off 2 of those D4, but that's still enough to murder this man. Maybe 1.5 times over. Again, you
So
just
powerful.
keep eating zombies.
This brings back memories of the town.
Yeah, but those weren't
Oh,
zombies.
Aquas.
Thank goodness your family has political ties. Movement or bonus action?
Yep. Movement. I will move alone. Then I can't move off the cliff. Never mind. I will just move over here, and then over here, and block the cliff. We're just watching. I
Okay.
am done.
Tempest, you just see a pack of giant rats eating the zombies. You know it's Dan. You just don't know which one is Dan.
Well then, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. So the other dragon that I did have my hunter's mark on is dead, so I'm going to move it to this zombie here.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack it.
Sounds good. Yeah, for sure 20 hits. Cat hit it for a bit, so 9, 16. Surprised your sneak attack isn't more than
Yeah,
that.
it's really low.
Oh, you rolled
It's really bad.
3
I rolled
ones.
2 ones. Yeah. Boo.
Thankfully enough, Cat did hit it, but it is currently at 1 health.
I attack it again.
You attack it again.
Kill.
18 does hit.
Please ignore the sneak attack and hunter's mark.
It's all good. I would state that normally long range weapons do have disadvantage against being 5 feet in front of it, even though that doesn't make sense, but that's how the rules are written. But I'm going to ignore
I
it.
think I have a feat.
I'm ignoring it anyways. You have a feat.
Okay.
I'm ignoring it anyways. It only has 1 health. Immediately, you bring out your crossbow, aim directly at its head, and shoot it off. Before it died, it surviving at 1 health is more or less doing the whole nah 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 nah, you didn't kill me, and then immediately dies.
Okay. I have movement still.
Yeah. The only enemies that you can see so far that are still alive is the one near the riverbank and the one next to D.
Where's Mickey Lou?
Mickey Lou ran away.
Far away.
She went back there. Okay, good. She's safe. I'm going to... I'm gonna swoop around to this tree over here. I'm gonna hide.
Okay. You easily move away from the potential enemy remaining. Yeah, these guys are dead. No longer have a turn order. Mass is just going to attack this guy before he attacks maybe D or himself. 1d20 plus modifier. 3 is not his lucky day. Taking an offhanded attack. Does hit, but only does 1d6. That's 1 point of damage. Micah.
Okay, I am going to go for... I'm torn between... Yeah, those two, exactly.
Those two are the only ones left.
Right. Since it appears to me that both D and Mask are on that one, I'm gonna shoot at the one we haven't attacked yet. Up farthest north.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, since I used my throwing axes and they fell to the ground, do they magically come back to me?
If they're magical and they can do that, but you can honestly just pick them up.
Okay. I'm gonna use my throwing axes again then.
Okay. You roam around picking them up, and you have them again. Yeah, for sure, 28 does hit. So that is 12 points of damage against the guy that has not been hit yet. This giant orcish of a man runs straight towards you, heavily breathing. And then you just throw a throwing axe directly into his shoulder, removing one hand, but it's still moving towards you. You still have another attack with your action. Unfortunately, 11 does not hit. You throw another throwing axe, however, for energy.
My divine smite. Extra